One of my friends predicted that Bitcoin will go to 1.2 million. He's a lot smarter than me, but he says 1.2 million. Max Kaiser says 250,000. Some guys say, 100,000. I watch silver. I think silver will go to 100. If silver goes to 100, I make a lot of money. It doesn't make sense. There's so many ways you can get rich in a capitalist society, but the moment we go to this here, we've lost. So I don't know what the future holds, but I think this is where we're going. So if this happens, my gold and silver are not in this country. I love Bitcoin because it's portable, no storage problem. So that's why I'm very bullish. I'm very optimistic about Bitcoin because there's going to be chaos for the next 10 years. And Bitcoin will go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Ethereum will go up and down. Blockchain will go up and down. And then they're going to try and meet guys like me in jail. Happens every time. I like crypto because I'm technologically a dinosaur. I barely use my cell phone. So I talk to younger guys, I also know that I consult to like high school kids because they grew up with the iPhone. So I know this one 19-year-old, she started trading at 10 years old on the iPhone. What? I can barely go to Amazon on my iPhone. I'm so retarded. I'm a dinosaur. So when I saw crypto coming out, I heard about it, and I think it went to 20K. But as you know, it always retraced, all booms, bust. So as soon as it busted, it went down to 1,000. Then I want to test the strength of it because I took technical trading courses. Technical is a volatility. There's fundamentals, which is the income statement, balance sheet, and then technical. So I took 3 years of technical, and I realized my mother was right. I'm not smart. It's best to stay with oil and gold, slow. But anyway, when I watched the technicals drop, I said, okay, so Bitcoin this is years ago, went to 20, from 20 to about 1, I think. And I watched it, and I watched the momentum pick up. So I came in at 6,000. So I bought at 6, about 60 coins, plus Ethereum. And as you know, your profit's made when you buy, not when you sell. So then I watch it scream up. Everybody's saying it's $1 million. I don't get sucked into the hype because my rich dad taught me early on, your profit is made when you buy, not when you sell. You wait for the crash. Crashes make the rich richer. Like right now, Neiman Marcus is having a sale. And Neiman's going to raise their prices. I back off. It's that simple. That's what traders do. There's traders and investors, and it's important to be both. You have to know the momentum of markets. That's what we're looking at charts constantly. But then I've got to look at the fundamentals. What does the income, expense, asset, liabilities tell you? Well, so that's why we created the cash flow board game so that you could understand fundamentals, income statement, balance.
So why is Bitcoin in a bear market?
It's funny. Crypto over the years has gotten closer and closer to being extremely correlated with the stock market, and particularly growth stocks. So even though stock markets and crypto are in a bear market, you can see crypto is very tightly correlated with the tech stocks.
Correct. Another question I have as a guy who knows nothing about this field, except I have a lot of money in it. How come there's so many thousands of cryptos?
One thing that's happening over the past 2 years is a rebranding of crypto. So instead of thinking of it as just a form of currency, people are thinking of it as a platform to create apps, to run different membership like companies on even. And that whole umbrella is called Web3. So if you think about Web2 is kind of like you can interact with the website, right? Web3 is like the platform is public and anybody can develop on it and anybody can interact with it. So think of it, all these cryptocurrencies as representations of like a public computer that people can go and visit and carry themselves and their identities to each of these different public computers. So it's a little bit high level, but I'll stop there.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of what we call the dot-com era. Back around 2000, everybody had a dot-com company. It was just this .com and that .com. And everybody was chasing these .com companies and it all came crashing down. So do you think that's going to happen to all these new crypto coins or whatever they are?
I think crypto will continue.
Gold and silver stays there on this whole thing. And I still own quite a bit of Bitcoin and Ethereum. But I'm waiting for the price to come down before I buy more. Take another position in both Bitcoin and Ethereum. I just want people to know that, to don't think, because I get promoted all the effing time You got to get in on this one, or you got to get in on that one. This one's going to go to the moon. You know, I'm an old man. I've heard this bullshit so many times over all these years in real estate, stocks. So how does a person find out more? I mean, so for somebody like me, it's best I not get into it because I'm not tech savvy at all.